Zap, 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 lightning, zap, zap, lightning, lightning.
Hello everybody, it's me, the Lego Dude, and in today's video I will be talking about all the summer 2022 Lego Star Wars sets which have been confirmed 100% to be releasing. They're not just 99% or very likely to be released, all the Lego sets I'll be talking about in this video are confirmed to be releasing this summer 100%. The first set up on the list that I'll be talking about is Cadbane Ship the Justifier. It will be numbered 75323, will have 1022 pieces, and will cost $160. It has an absolutely massive build that's as big as the Imperial Light Cruiser that came out last year, and that's also as big as the Millennium Falcon playset that came out a few years ago. It's super shocking how ginormous the build for Cadbane Ship is, and it's almost impossible to comprehend how it's actually that big. I thought it would be a mid-sized ship that would maybe cost about $100 and be in that range, but it's absolutely ginormous. The tail of Cadbane Ship will be able to be brought up into landing position, as you can see from this picture I have on screen now, and this is just pretty much a no-brainer function to add, as it's an essential part of how Cadbane Ship works. Other than this, Cadbane Ship will also include cargo and tools inside the interior. This set will have 5 minifigures: Hunter from the Bad Batch, who is the same old Hunter, and Fennec Shand, who is also the same old Fennec Shand. The other 3 minifigures though are much more interesting. There will be a brand new Omega minifigure, which we know no details about yet, and there will also be a brand new Todo 360 minifigure. The Todo 360 minifigure will be a one-piece mold like the one-piece mold for the Bd1 minifigure, which came in the N1 Mandalorian Starfighter. The Todo 360 minifigure will be very detailed and accurate because it's a one-piece mold. It can be molded a bit more accurately than if you had to use normal Lego pieces. It will be light gray with black printing and will also have yellow eyes. And the final minifigure which will be released in this set is Cadbane. Cadbane's hat in this new set is smaller than the hat that came with the first Cadbane minifigure, which was released I think 8 years ago, and this new Cadbane will also have a new breathing tube piece. Other than that, this minifigure will also have new face, torso, hip, leg, and foot points. It is kind of disappointing that this minifigure won't have arm pointing or side leg pointing, because with a minifigure like Cadbane, it would have been really great to have that extra detail. The next set up on the list is a 4 Plus AT-ST. It will be numbered 75332, cost $30, and have 87 pieces. This set will also have 3 minifigures: Wicket, a Scout Trooper, and an AT-ST driver. This AT-ST will use the legs from the 4 Plus Buzz Lightyear Cyclops Lego set. The only difference will be that the legs will be turned around and have some extra pieces added to the feet to make it look better. This AT-ST will also be in light gray. This set will also include an Imperial Speeder Bike and a small tree with a catapult. The Imperial Speeder Bike will have a brown and gray design since it's from Andor. The next set up on the list that I'll talk about is Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter. It will be numbered 75333, cost $30, and have 282 pieces. This will be the only 20th anniversary Episode 2 Attack of the Clones set, which is kind of disappointing. Hopefully this set will at least have the 20th anniversary Attack of the Clones logo on the box to signify that it's a 20th anniversary set. This new Obi-Wan Starfighter will look very similar to the 2017 version of Obi-Wan Starfighter. This new version will also come with a small satellite dish to accurately recreate a scene from Attack of the Clones where Obi-Wan uses a satellite dish on his starfighter. This set will have 3 minifigures, and the first 2 are Obi-Wan Kenobi, who will have a hood piece and printed robes, and R4P17, who is his astromech droid, who will have red printing and also a back point for the first time ever. These minifigures are good, but by far the most exciting minifigure in this set will be the first Lego Star Wars Kaminoan ever, Tonway. This will be an actual Lego Star Wars minifigure with no special mold. It will use the normal minifigure skirt piece, and for the long neck will have a new combo piece for the long neck and the head. It will be dual molded and can attach to the torso like a normal Lego head. Not only is this new minifigure amazing, it will also come in a relatively cheap set which most people will be able to pick up easily, which is awesome. The next set up on the list which I will talk about will also have Obi-Wan, and that is the Obi-Wan vs Darth Vader duel set. It will be numbered 75334, have 408 pieces, and will cost $50. This set will be a 30 stud wide diorama set with gray bricks and translucent orange cheese wedge pieces, which make it seem like it will take place on Mustafar. This is a diorama set but not part of the new diorama line of sets that just came out this year. This set will be more play focused, and it will include a small yellow pallet truck for transporting lava and a brown brick structure which could be a smelting furnace. The pallet truck can be blasted out as a play function from the smelting furnace. There will also be 2 built-in turntables in the bottom of this set so you can simulate the Obi-Wan vs Darth Vader fight, which will be happening in the new Obi-Wan Kenobi series, which is coming out I think in about a week. Other than that, this set can also be opened in the middle to reveal a lava flow. This is a mostly play focused set for kids and is not an 18+ set. This This set is very similar to the $20 duel sets that have been being released over the past few years. This set will include 4 minifigures: Obi-Wan Kenobi, who will have a pointed cloak piece but no actual physical cape piece, and he will also get a new hairpiece for this set. There will also be a Darth Vader, who's the same old Darth Vader with nothing new, and the last 2 minifigures are Imperial Officer Tala Dulwith and the Ned B droid. They will both be in the new Obi-Wan Kenobi series, and there's not much known about them yet. The next set I will be talking about is the Bd1 Buildable Character. It will be numbered 75335, have 1062 pieces, and will cost $100. This set is based off of a character from the Jedi Fallen Order video game, which is kinda surprising because LEGO said they wouldn't make any sets from this game because it was too violent, but it seems like they've had a change of heart and will actually start making sets from this game. This will be an 18+ set and will fit right into the Buildable Character series, which also includes a Buildable Character BB-8 and a Buildable Character DO. The build will be the normal BD1 from the Jedi Fallen Order game with white and red pieces on the outside. The legs are posable and the head can move down, left, right, and up. It also has a hidden compartment in the head which you can use to store some stuff in. This set will also have a UCS style plaque with information on BD1 and will also include a BD1 minifigure as well, which is a one-piece mold. The next set I will talk about is the Inquisitor Scythe transform from the new Obi-Wan Kenobi series. It will be numbered 75336, have 924 pieces, and will also cost $100. There's not really much known about this set except that it will look like the Inquisitor Scythe transport pictures we've seen already from the Kenobi trailer. Other than that, all we know is it'll have spring-loaded shooters, wings that can fold down, and possibly landing gear, but that's not confirmed. But we do know about the minifigures in this set. There will be an Obi-Wan Kenobi who is actually different from the Obi-Wan Kenobi who will be in the Vader vs. Kenobi set I talked about earlier, and the 3 other minifigures are the Grand Inquisitor, who will have a new pointed chestplate piece, and the Grand Inquisitor will also have a cape. There will also be third sister Weva, who has a cape, and the 5th brother, who has a chestplate. But now moving on to the most exciting set out of all these sets coming out in the summer, and that is the ATTE, which will be numbered 75337, cost $140, and have 1082 pieces. This new ATTE will be similar in size and design to the 2013 ATTE, and the 2013 ATTE's design looked really good, so I don't think the design of this new ATTE will be a problem. The one thing I do think is a major problem though is that this set is a similar size but costs $50 more. The only thing more you're getting is 3 more minifigures of a higher quality, but I don't think that justifies a $50 price jump. Even if you calculate inflation and higher shipping cost, an extra $50 still leaves a bad taste in your mouth. But moving on from that, the most notable design change in this new ATTE will be the legs and the feet. The legs will no longer have the satellite dish design on the leg joints and will instead use round plates on the side, meaning that the side of the ATTE will have a flatter design than before. The feet of the ATTE will also be smaller and the legs will be shorter, giving the ATTE a larger looking build of the body. The stance of the legs will also change from the past ATTEs that have been released before this new one. This set will obviously have an interior, and I'm hoping this interior will be very spacious and will include a front section and a back section which are easily accessible and usable. It's unknown as of now anything else about the interior of the set, but that's what I'm hoping for. Moving on to the minifigure selection, in the past it would be very annoying when these large clone vehicles would only have a few minifigures, and of those few minifigures only 1 or 2 would be clones and the rest would be Jedis or droids. This was very annoying because in a large clone vehicle you would expect to get a lot of clones and only a few droids or Jedi or other things, but instead there was always lots of droids, lots of Jedi, and barely any clones. But recently with new sets, including the Republic fighter tank which just came out earlier this year, that trend is changing and there's actually a lot more clones in these clone vehicles now. That will extend to the minifigure selection in this new ATTE, and the minifigure selection is absolutely amazing. There will be 8 minifigures, and first time to get the bowling ones out of the way. There will be 3 normal battle droids and unfortunately no super battle droids. Super battle droids actually haven't shown up in a LEGO set since 2015, which is very odd. It's already been 7 years since LEGO Star Wars super battle droids have showed up, and at this point I'm just assuming they'll never be made again in LEGO. But moving on to the most anticipated minifigure in the set, which most of us have been asking for years, and that is a Phase 2 Commander Cody. That's right, LEGO have finally released it, the Phase 2 Cody. They haven't released it for the years we've been asking, but finally they've delivered on it. This Phase 2 Cody and all other new Phase 2 clone troopers coming out from this year onward will have a new helmet design which will have holes in the side of the helmet to allow for attachments like visors and rangefinders. This Phase 2 Cody will have an orange visor, but this is kind of disappointing because it's just going to be the same old visor mold, and it will not be a special mold to accommodate the small antenna that's on Cody's visor in his Phase 2 clone trooper armor. This would have been a great detail, but it was disappointingly left out. This Phase 2 Cody will have very detailed pointing, including leg pointing, foot pointing, and surprisingly hip pointing. Usually there is just a big white gap that just looks weird on the clone trooper's hip, but Cody will have hip pointing, which is awesome and will make the figure look even better. Phase 2 Cody's jetpack will not not be included in this set, and it will only be included on Cody as a back point. There will also be 4 more minifigures in the set. 3 of those are 3 212th Legion clone troopers. That's right, 3 of them. This is a very good amount, as in past years probably only 1 would have been included. The recent minifigure selections for these large clone vehicles are much improved, which is great. There will be leg, foot, and arm printings on these 212th Legion clone troopers. And the final minifigure in this set will be a Phase 2 clone trooper gunner. It will obviously be the gunner for the ATT itself, and it looks very similar to the gunner that was in the 2017 Republic fighter tank. And one final thing I have to say about this ATT is something disappointing, and that is there will be a spider droid in this set and not a quab droid. This was one of the only great opportunities to make a first ever LEGO quab droid in LEGO, and that opportunity is now gone, meaning that there is probably never going to be a quab droid in LEGO, or if there is, it'll take a really long time for it to finally be made. This doesn't really make sense and is very disappointing, but overall I think that this ATT will be extremely good, and the Phase 2 Cody and all the other minifigures in this set will just make it even better. Who knows, but maybe by the time we get official pictures for this set, we'll be able to see if it's actually worth the $140 price tag. And if it's not, then this set will probably be on sale within a few months, and I'm pretty sure it'll definitely be worth it by then. And the final set I have on the list, which is 100% confirmed to be releasing, is the Cassian Andor Starship and Speeder Bike. It will be numbered 75338, costs $70, and it also has an unknown piece count. This ship will look vaguely like the HH-87 LEGO Skyhopper, which came out in 2013. The Cassian Andor ship will be all gray with yellow detailing represented by stickers. There will also be a sand-colored speeder bike included in this set. There will not be a lot of detail on the ship or on the speeder bike. This set will have 3 minifigures. Minifigure 1 who have all blue clothes and a blue hat who looks sort of like a Bespin guard. Minifigure 2 who has a beige coat, blonde hair, and a receding hairline hairpiece who looks kind of like Tobias Beckett. This minifigure might even be Tobias Beckett, but it is not 100% confirmed to be him. And the third minifigure is Cassian Andor, who will have a black hairpiece and a face print which includes a beard print. The Cassian Andor Starship and Speeder Bike actually will not be releasing on August 1st with the rest of the LEGO Star Wars summer sets. I expect the Cassian Andor Starship and Speeder Bike to either release on September 1st or October 1st. I think they're deciding to release this set a couple of months later than the rest of the sets, because I think if they release it, it would leak a couple of plot lines and characters from the Cassian Andor show before it gets released. Alright everybody, that is every single last summer 2022 LEGO Star Wars set which has been 100% confirmed to be released. Tell me what you think about these sets and which ones you think are good, bad, or just meh. I would really love to know your opinion on this, so leave it in the comment section down below. Alright everybody, that is everything for today's video. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, ring the notifications bell, and leave a like on this video. Bye.
Created by the Lego Dude. Produced by the Lego Dude. Directed by the Lego Dude. Paid for by the Lego Dude. Edited by the Lego Dude. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave a like.